biggest lies of the self-discovery industry is that self-discovery happens in the mountains or the beaches or the wellness resort or in a digital detox. The commercial industries of travel, aviation and hospitality weren't going anywhere and needed the money. And so we were sold the dream of people finding joy, love and even themselves on vacations, staycations, away from work, relationships and life. But what happens when you get back to the same old house, to the same old spouse, the same old job and the same old routines? Hi, you're listening to the Own Your Everyday series in the Being Miraculous podcast, and I'm your host and self-awareness coach, Shweta Shivram. Today, we are going to talk about the biggest lie in self-discovery, the lie that one has to travel far, isolate, and go away from the current world to find themselves. I see a lot of my coaching clients fall into this trap. I'm too busy to work on myself. I need to fix this first and then I'll have the time to improve myself. If I could just go on a vacation and come back, everything will be alright. Have you told yourself these excuses? Here's the bitter truth. Nothing will be alright. In is the only way out when it comes to personal transformation and self-discovery. Nothing happens when we try and manage the external situation without fixing what's derailing within us. That's denial, self-deception and escapism to avoid putting the hard work, to avoid coming to terms that something in your life in its current state is amiss and discomforting. Where you are here and now, as you listen to the words I speak, transformation can happen. Self-discovery can happen. Jiddu Krishnamurti says this beautifully in his book, What Are You Doing With Your Life? You discover yourself not in isolation, not in withdrawal, but in relationship. In relationship to society, to your husband, to your wife, to your brother, to man, to woman. But a lot of us find it hard. Change is hard. So we find ways to distract ourselves in many ways than to confront the cold truth that we cannot continue as we have been operating for so long. COVID removed all these superficial distractions and has forced humans to pause, reflect and look at the realities of life. The question that you must be asking yourselves if you find yourself giving these excuses is, can you take full responsibility for where you are today and start the journey to where you'd like to be in life? And you need to stay amidst the chaos. Observe yourself, witness your own self-sabotaging patterns and build awareness on what's not serving you amidst the chaos. And you cannot do this work anywhere else. There's no denying that it is hard work. This is cleaning out the muck that is you. It's unpleasant, scary and messy. But you've got to see it for what it is and process it so. These are not going to be Instagrammable moments. This is pure shadow work. You need agility like no other to be able to see and discern parts of your own self that are breaking down. These are little pockets of your personality that are dysfunctional. You need to look at them for what they are and compassionately discard them without losing your sense of identity. You cannot skip that. If you need support along the way, reach out to a qualified therapist or a coach, but do not put it off for someday. That someday never comes. So here's your Own Your Everyday tip. Stop falling into the trap that you have to be someplace or be someone else or wait for the New Year's to start making change happen in your life. Change can begin at any now moment that you decide, this is it. Life is too short to wait for an opportune moment. Take the control and seize the day. It's here and now. If you like what you're listening to, then you'll love my weekly emails to the Being Miraculous community. Sign up on our website or write to me on socials and receive more such insights weekly to take control and own your everyday. Until we meet again, this is Shweta signing off, hoping you have a fabulous week ahead.